Hello, this is Glowseal, and I think I've made a breakthrough with the ARG. I think I know now what these numbers of the notes picture mean. As you might remember, we had back in June of last year this picture that was mirrored, and when you flip it like this, it shows these numbers on a sheet of paper. The top row has 3 and 5, and the bottom row has 4, 6, and 7, and there's a very distinct gap between the 3 and 5 here. So at the time we didn't know what to do with them. We thought maybe it was a text message or something, but we couldn't figure out how to decipher it. And then in autumn of that same year, last year, we got the ARG clue of keys.mp3, which shows a spectrogram that says 3 equals E and a Morse code that spells moo. So it's like 2 long notes and then 2 short notes and a long one. Its first part is M, second part is U. So we can use this to start deciphering these notes here. The 3 here, we're supposed to swap it with an E, but then what about the rest of the numbers? What does each number equal to? The answer is here. Now, why are we using musical notes to decipher the numbers? Well, because the picture that they come from is called notes. It comes from typing in the word notes in the ARG, so we could interpret them as musical notes. And also they go from 3 to 7, and the letters we can assign to numbers that way from a musical scale will be from 1 to 7. And also the new clue that we got a few days ago for the ARG was the answer to the question, the first note. The answer was the number 3. If you type the number 3, you will get this audio. Why the number 3? Well, because from the notes picture, the 3 was the first one that appeared. So I think that pretty much confirmed that each of the numbers here is supposed to be a note, and the 3 is the first one. The note that played in 3.mp3 was an E note. And why are we using C major specifically? Well, besides being a very simple scale that doesn't use any sharp or flat notes, it's also kind of given us a hint in the keys.mp3 audio, because it has a note playing 5 times. And that note is a C note. So I think this audio is giving us the hint that we're supposed to use a key in C as a reference for the numbers. And it will be a key of C that has E as its third note, which will be the major scale. It can't be the minor scale because the third note of it is E flat, not E. So if we map the numbers to letters of the C major scale, we have 3 equals E, and for the rest it will go like this. So we can use this to decipher the rest of the numbers here. If we map them out with these letters, we will get this. E and G in the top row, F, A, and B in the bottom row. So we could write a song with these notes, but what about the duration? Well, the clue for the duration is also in keys.mp3 with the Morse code for Moo's name. We have 2 long notes and then 2 short and 1 long. They are 5 characters in Morse code. We have 5 notes. We can assign each of them to each of the notes. And well, there's also this space here, which it probably means how this one is a long note, like the first one. So it will make sense to have them like this. Long note, long note, short note, short note, long note. Okay, now we have the duration, and we can start writing it. Let's go. We have E, G, F A B. Oh, I don't know what I clicked there, but that's the song we have right now. And one part sounds familiar. If you listen to just this, does it sound familiar? Let's transpose that to B. Is that? It's from the Margin intro from 2012, the Flash intro. Okay, but what about... let's go back to C here. What about E and G? Well, this sound bit is not just those three notes. It has another layer to it. If you listen closely, there are higher pitch notes on top of this. If we put those here on top of them, like this, let's actually switch back to C here. We have F, A, B, and on top of them we have E and G, just like in the picture here. E is on top of F, G is on top of B, and in the middle we have A. It sounds like this. And if we transpose it to B, it sounds like this. See? It's the same! It's the same thing! This is what the notes picture was telling us all along. It's that little soundbite from the intro. And it spells Moo's name in Morse code in a very subtle way. The top notes spell an M and the bottom notes spell a U. This is what the notes picture was all along. I don't know about the infinity symbol though. Maybe it means like you're supposed to repeat it several times. Like loop it. But yeah, we finally have what this means now. It only took us 1 year. Yay!